The following BLTV program is brought to you by O'Flaherty Law. Please enjoy.
Welcome to Learn About Law. My name is Kevin O'Flaherty from O'Flaherty Law, and today we're going to explain how to admit someone to a mental health facility against their will on an emergency basis in Illinois. This is called emergency involuntary commitment. If a mental health condition poses an immediate risk of harm, anyone over the age of 18 can file a petition for immediate hospitalization of the person with the illness in the circuit court in the county in which the person with the mental illness resides. So the person with the mental illness is referred to as the respondent. They're the person responding to this petition. Let's talk about how to prepare the petition. The petition has to describe the mental illness, but it also has to describe specific actions that the respondent has taken that indicate that the mental illness would place the respondent or someone else in immediate physical harm were he or she not admitted to a mental health facility. The petition has to be accompanied by 2 certificates from clinicians that have examined the respondent, and we'll talk more about those in just a moment. The petition also has to include the names and addresses of family members, witnesses, police officers that are involved, and other interested parties. Now, usually the petition will be filed first, and then the police will be called to transport the respondent to a mental health facility. But sometimes, in a very acute situation, the police are called first, and they will then transport the respondent to a mental health facility. The examination might happen on the spot to get the certificate, and the petition might be filed after the admission of the person to the mental health facility if the police are involved from the outset. So there's basically 2 different ways this can happen: filing the petition and then the police get involved after the petition is filed, or the police are involved and they're the ones that take it upon themselves to commit the person to the mental health facility. So let's talk about what happens after the petition is filed. Once the petition is filed, it should be delivered to the county sheriff or the Illinois Department of Human Services. And whether you deliver it to the sheriff or the Department of Human Services depends on the population size of the county of residents of the disabled adult. The sheriff will then take the respondent into custody and transport them to the mental health facility. Within 12 hours of being admitted to the mental health facility, the disabled adult has to be served with a petition and a statement of his or her rights. The petition has to be sent to the disabled adult's attorney, and if there's a guardian, to the guardian within 24 hours of admission to the mental health facility. Let's talk a little bit about the certificates that have to be filled out by clinicians and accompany the petition. And this is basically to ensure that people aren't just using this as a weapon, but you've got professionals involved saying it's appropriate to commit the person. So 2 clinicians have to sign certificates stating that it is appropriate to involuntarily commit the disabled adult to a mental health facility. The first certificate usually has to accompany the petition when it's filed and must be completed by a physician, psychiatrist, qualified examiner, or clinical psychologist within 72 hours prior to the commitment of the disabled adult to the mental health facility. The second certificate must be completed by a psychiatrist within 24 hours of the disabled adult's admission to the facility. So this is usually filed after the initial petition is filed. If it's not completed and filed within 24 hours of the admission to the facility, or at least completed within 24 hours and then promptly filed after that, the mental health facility has to release the disabled adult. The disabled adult may be detained without a prior clinician certificate if the petitioner believes that, based on his or her personal observation of the disabled adult, that admission to the facility is appropriate and a diligent effort was made to obtain the clinician certificate. This is usually only when the police are involved that you're going to have this happen. It's not usually It's not usually lay people that make this determination. It's usually the police determining that somebody needs to be admitted. They can't get an examination, so they will take that person to the mental health facility to have them admitted and file the petition, or the mental health facility will file the petition without the certificate. At that point, the certificate should be promptly obtained as soon as possible thereafter. If the petition has not been filed prior to admission, it has to be filed within 24 hours, excluding holidays and weekends. So this is a situation where the police are taking the person to the mental health facility prior to the petition being filed, rather than the petition being filed and then the sheriff being brought into action to arrest and transport the person. The court has to schedule a hearing within 5 business days of the filing of the petition and the second certificate. So at that hearing, it'll be determined whether the person should be committed on a more permanent basis or whether the person should be released. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below this post at learn-about-law.com or below the video on our YouTube station. If you need some help, give us a call at 630-324-6666. That's 630-324-6666. We offer free consultations in many areas of law, and we have offices all around Chicagoland for your convenience. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to us on YouTube, SoundCloud, or Apple Music, or wherever you listen to your podcast or watch your videos. You can also subscribe to our email list at learn-about-law.com to receive a monthly email that has some of our best articles and videos in it. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
Thanks so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Click the subscribe button for new videos every week, and download and review us on iTunes. Visit learn-about-law.com for other legal-related articles and videos. Visit our business podcast and video blog, seizeyourbusiness.com, and visit Making Real Estate Fun for real estate videos and podcasts. Call us at 630-324-6666 for a free consultation.